Hey iPad mini fans, this is HARDcover here with another hands-on review for iPad mini cases. What I have here in front of me are the DODOcase iPad mini cases. This time we got an iPad, so we're going to be able to show you how it works inside them. These are the two offerings that DODOcase has for the iPad mini. On the top here we have the thin DODOcase hardcover for the iPad mini, and on the bottom we've got the DODOcase Classic iPad mini case. This is a smaller version of the main DODOcase that they make for the larger iPads. Let's take a look at this one first. It's a beautiful looking case, very much like a Moleskine journal. On the outside it has the elastic band closure as well as a nice textured bookbindery cloth. On the back you've got the DODOcase logo embossed there. You've got a nice cutout for the camera hole to go in. It's even got a little black ring on it. Nice and thin. Really light. It's actually made out of bamboo, the internal frame, so it feels like nothing in your hand. It feels very, very professionally done. Opening it up, what you've got is a beautiful linen bookbindery cloth on the inside, as well as little magnets embedded right here for smart cover functionality, so it'll turn your iPad on and off. You've got the cute DODOcase sticker here. You can put your little name to let people know that it's yours. And you've got the nice bamboo frame. The bamboo is very light. It's not lacquered or anything, but not that we could tell at least, but it's very light and very thin. We quite enjoyed it, as well as it's got these nice installed bumpers that hold the iPad in very easily, but also aid it to be removed quite easily as well. You'll also notice something else interesting. There is, instead of a cutout for the button on top, there is a little push tab for the button to be pushed. We were a little nervous when we first got this about how it would work, but now that we have the iPad mini, we're actually pretty darn impressed. So let me show you how it works here. Here's the brand new iPad mini, white and beautiful. It slides right into the case, pops in very easily, and as you can see, it has smart cover functionality. Isn't that impressive? It's got cutouts, very easily reachable in all places for the ports. And for the headphone jack here, you can see the camera hole lines up perfectly right there. But what I really like is this button on top. It actually works and lines up perfectly with the iPad, and you don't have to push your finger in like you do on the side here to try and reach the button. It's just easily accessible here from the top. Just tap it and the iPad goes on and off. Closed, the case feels very thin and feels very light in your hand, and open, it's quite handy to hold. It's got a little bevel here, a little edge, so you don't have to get your finger on there. It's not that thick, but it works pretty well. It's definitely a good case. We like it. It's professionally done. The folks at DODOcase know what they're doing. They've been making iPad cases and traditional bookbound cases for a number of years now. We like the DODOcase very much. You remove it very quickly with... There we go, like that. So that is the classic case, but let me now show you the hardcover case from DODOcase. This is very similar to the classic case, except as you'll notice, there's no wooden frame on the inside, so it's a whole lot thinner. In fact, take a look at this. We've got the classic on the side here and the hardcover right here. It's almost half as thick, so it adds almost no bulk to the iPad mini. It's very nice. On the outside, what we have here is a canvas material. This one's gray. It comes in a variety of other colors this year. You can also get it in with the black bookbindery cloth on the outside as well. This is the version they sent us. It's got the nice thick elastic band to keep it closed. On the back, what you've got is the DODOcase logo emblazoned there. You've also got a cutout here for the camera with a nice plastic black ring here. On the inside, let's open it up and check it out. You've got smart magnets embedded, so it is a smart cover. It turns it on and off. You've got your sticker, so you can put your name on it. A nice gray linen cloth on the inside. And you've got two adhesive sticky pads here to keep the iPad attached, since you don't have a frame for it. Now these sticky pads are interesting. They're reusable, and they don't leave any residue. But you may have a hard time getting your iPad attached, we found, and there's a couple tricks we figured out for it. So here's the iPad. You line it up here as well as you can with the sticky pads, and just setting it down doesn't really seem, as you can see, to attach it. So what we found works best for installing this is to take it and then press tightly press down on the actual screen, which may or may not be good for the screen, but it's what you have to do to install it. And there you go. Now it has been attached to the screen. The iPad has been attached rather to the hardcover, and it's not necessarily going to be coming off anytime at all. As you can see, it has a hard time coming off. It is removable. You can peel it off if you give it some love. Whew, there we go. Haha. So it came off, and the sticky pad is still sticky. And you can see there is no visible residue at all. It's not sticky at all on the back. So you can remove the iPad from it, and it is held in place if you install it correctly by pressing on the screen. But take that for what it is. The nice thing about it, though, is when the iPad is installed, I'll just set it on here for now, it is crazy thin. It feels like almost nothing in your hand. You're not going to feel like you're carrying a giant book or anything, but it protects the case. The iPad doesn't really stick out anywhere along the edges. It's got a little lip to protect it, so if you drop it or if you set it down, it's not going to scratch the iPad unless something really gets in there and wedges its way in. We really like this, though. It's super thin. If you like the thin form factor of the iPad mini, well, this is a great case. So, these are the DODOcase iPad mini cases. On the top you've got the hardcover for the iPad mini, and on the bottom you've got the DODOcase classic case for the iPad mini. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for more at iPadminicases.com, and check the link below if you want to see more hands-on reviews, more photos, and our thoughts as well. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.